All right, everybody, trying to get ready here, and you guys hang out a little bit. We'll get started here in about a minute, in some seconds. The reason I'm doing this, it's because I got like 10 things on my mind, so just want to make sure I have my act together when we get started, and the things that were acting crazy. How does my sound sound? How does my mic sound? I was having something crazy happening right before the show. I'm like, please be normal. Please be normal. So please give me a shout out. Let me know if my audio is good. I'm gonna cut this pre-show after it's publishes. So I just want to make sure I'm working. So anyway, hopefully everything's working like it's supposed to. Give me a shout. Yay, my audio's okay. Yay. Okay, good. One of those nights. One of my cool devices I used to help me with just said, you know what, I'm gonna act stupid tonight. So I had to disconnect it and say, you're not part of the show tonight. You are just gonna, it was the loop deck. Just said, dude, I don't want to play. I mean, it lights up, but it don't want to play. So I'm just gonna let it sit there. Heck with it. We don't need it. Nobody got time for that kind of junk. So we're gonna do. Let me get out there. X1D, wow, I haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for coming. I know. Is this music annoying or what? Good. Yeah. 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's Roy Richardson, your friend, the Neighborhood Tech Turtle Maker, and tonight we're going to talk about the YouTube algorithm. Does the YouTube algorithm hate me? No, it doesn't. We're going to show you why it doesn't hate you, why it has a mission for you. It wants you to do something very specific, and it will reward you handsomely by bringing viewers your way so you can watch. And so, probably the best way to show that is to literally just jump into it. I want to show you something first. So, let's begin the sharing. All right. So right here, this is Google Vision. So cloud.google.com/vision. I will put a link in the description. I forgot. I meant to do it ahead of time. When you think about YouTube's algorithm, it's an artificial intelligence. You know, everybody's like, oh, ChatGPT is amazing. All these cool things. Yeah, Bard from Google is great. Sure. But Google Vision goes through your videos and knows everything there is to know about them. So watch this. We're just gonna cause all kind of trouble here because that's what I do well. There you go, May 30. Let's pull up. All right, so I'm gonna do literally drop an image. It's gonna say, "Are you sure?" So this is Google's AI looking at your thumbnail, for example, and so it's like, oh, I see face one is joy. It literally can read the expression on the faces. Confidence, 99% confidence. In phase 2, it says, oh, joy, very likely. It's not sorrow or anger or surprise. Confidence, it's got a 98% score. Joy, more joy. So right there. And then objects, it's like, oh, it recognizes there's people here. They're wearing tops, outerwear, glasses, a tie. Labels, it sees happy and tie and community and sharing and font and event. And then text, it says, oh, content creators meetup, so it sees that. And then safe search. So here it's like, oh, it could be adult, but probably not. It's unlikely to be a spoof. It's unlikely to be medical. It's unlikely to be violence. It's unlikely to be racy. The whole point is that this very thing is the type of technology that YouTube goes through your videos to find out all this stuff. So a lot of the stuff that we think, oh, it's so important, I got to tell it that my video has this. No, it just figures that out. So, all right, now let's get serious and let's do some presenting here. Let me show you here next. We're going to dig in now. We're going to really talk about the algorithm. So, does YouTube hate me? No, it doesn't. Does it hate you? No, it doesn't. YouTube's goals are very simple. Very simple. Keep people watching videos. That is YouTube's goal. Why? It's because it sells ads. And if people watch the videos on YouTube, they see the ads. Unless you have like YouTube Premium. They see the ads. They get inundated with the ads. And they may buy something. And if they buy something, that advertiser's like, oh, this YouTube thing worked out pretty good for advertising, we will advertise more. And if you get a YouTube Partner Program, then they're going to share proceeds from the advertisings that they sell that people watch on your channel to you. So that's why. That is why your mission on YouTube is to keep viewers on YouTube. Now, what does YouTube choose? How does YouTube choose what videos to promote? This is a question people ask me. How does it know what to promote? All right. YouTube is a matchmaker. It's a matchmaker. Instead of pushing videos on the viewers, the algorithm pulls for each viewer videos that it thinks that they will enjoy. That's what it's doing. It's like trying to figure out, oh, what are they watching? So it's going to look at videos that they do a search for and find and watch. If they watch more than 10 seconds of it, it's going to say, oh, they watch more than 10 seconds. And then if you watch 30 seconds, you watch the whole thing, it's like, oh, they really love videos about this topic. So I'm going to make sure they get more videos about that topic. You know what's crazy? YouTube shows me videos that I made. Obviously, I am really in love with my topic because it literally shows me videos that I made when I go through shorts and I'm scrolling like, but I see my videos. Is that crazy or what? Now, going back, how does the algorithm know what the viewer's preferences are? This is how. It looks at what you watch, what videos you ignore, which ones you dismiss with the disdain of a movie critic, and much, much more. The algorithm also considers the performance of a video. Do viewers watch it, ignore it, or treat it like spam email? I mean, when you're watching videos, which ones do you watch? Which ones do you fast forward through? Which ones do you just completely skip? YouTube notices this and writes it to their giant databases. And it uses this information to recommend videos to you. It does the same thing to the people that potentially will watch your videos on your channel. So, anybody has any questions, hit me up in the chat there. All right. What kind of videos does the algorithm like best? Good question. Let's go fix something real quick first. All right. Well, the algorithm is unbiased. It's as unbiased as your grandma trying to choose between her, choose between her grandchildren. It doesn't favor any particular format. Instead, it follows the audience. So instead of trying to butter up the algorithm, butter up your audience. Get your audience to seek you out. Get them to hit that notification button. Get them to hit subscribe. Get them to hit the likes. Get them to hit the share button. Watch to the end, guys. We're going to have a bonus where we talk about ways to optimize your views. So that's going to be closer to the end. But right now, we're going to keep talking about the YouTube algorithm. And here in a second, I'll jump out and we'll do some shout-outs. Does changing a video title or thumbnail re-rank the video in the algorithm? Sort of. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. And I got to move my fat head, obviously, because it's just blocking all the stuff, man. Let's just move it down here. Let's see if I can squeeze in my fat head there. Sorry about that. All right. We're going to come back to the questions, guys. So hang on. Don't leave me yet. We're here. All right. So when your video looks different to viewers, it changes how viewers interact with it. It's kind of like when your best friend gets a haircut and you don't recognize them for like 5 solid seconds. So YouTube will re-look at your video that you changed the title on and say, hey, have I noticed this before? Oh, I have, but something's changed. And it knows because, well, YouTube is all-knowing, all-seeing. And so it will go and say, let's go take a second peek. So it's a good thing. However, if your video is already going viral, don't mess with it. Don't change a thing. Let it ride a while. If it's doing amazing, just let it keep riding the wave. And then if it appears to slow down, then maybe you want to change something like the thumbnail or the title. But don't change a thing if it's going viral. Let's do a shout out. Let's see who's out there. Ta-da! Let's go look at my peeps. See how you doing tonight. How is everybody doing tonight? Let's see. Mama God. Yay. First row seats today. See you in a bit, Roy and friends. I know Lala told me she was going to be busy. Dagan, how you doing tonight, sir? Good to see you. In the training, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully the weather's nice where you are. I know there was definitely some storms last week, so hopefully it's much. Ooh, we're early. Yeah, I decided to fire up the engines to get things going. Hey, Lala. Lala saying hi to and BGG sound fine. Thank goodness. Yeah, I was worried because some craziness happened right before the show. I'm like, why is this happening? So yeah, a lot like confirming. They saying hey to Mommy God. My wife saying hi to everyone. Hey everyone. Hey honey. So Stuart out there. Hey, welcome. Says hey Roy. Thanks for coming by, sir. Mommy God saying hi to Stuart. X1D, I have not seen you quite some time, so welcome back. Hey, Mommy God saying hi to X1D. So I finished my meeting earlier, Roy, so I can stay for the whole show. Yay! So, liked and shared the live stream. Oh, thank you so much, Lala. Stream Elements bot is running okay. I've been playing around with Stream Elements. I haven't got a program to do anything interesting yet. So, Tall Boy, man, it is awful late for you, sir. Don't you ever sleep? You got a Beyonce concert coming up, man. I don't want you to miss that. Oh, Tall Boy. Hey, TT. Hey, Dr. Dwayne. Dwayne, thanks for coming out tonight. Yeah. Algorithms may hate you, but I will always love you. Thank you, Philip. I really appreciate that. Anna saying hi. Hey. Yeah, Mommy guys saying hey to Fish Stick and to Anna. Thanks so much, guys, for showing up. So we're going to talk some more about the algorithm and why it doesn't hate you. And then stick around to the end. I'm serious. I've got some tips on how to improve your views to keep people. Mommy guy says, wish we could be with you in the concert. Yep, that would be a blast. Would definitely like to be there, so that'd be fun. All right, back to the sharing, because sharing means caring, right? All right, oops, wrong button. Wrong button, there we go. Share. All right, so again, if your video is viral, don't mess with it. Does one bad video ruin everything? I went and talked to Renee Ritchie, the content that the creator lays on. This guy is amazing. He's does lots of stuff about Mac reviews and Apple products, that type of thing. But I just wanted to ask him, I said, hey, does leaving videos on your channel that do not perform well bring your channel down? Or does performance the last 365 days negate that some? Does a 3-year-old video impact your channel? And he says no. YouTube tends not to look at the channel of the creator, but at the video and the topic. Just because one video didn't perform well doesn't mean the next video won't be the best one ever. So it wouldn't be good for anyone if recommendations biased based on past performance. So if you make a stinker video, it is not the end of the world for your channel. No, go make another video. Make a high quality, amazing video and let people come out and watch your video. So, yeah, he says it. If he says it, it must be true. Do I need to upload daily? No. It's about quality. Quantity is not the secret sauce. It is quality. Think of YouTube like a gourmet restaurant that rather have a few delicious dishes than a buffet of mediocre ones. I mean, so you want to have some great dishes. You don't want a buffet like everything tastes bland. You just don't want that. So, it's all about quality. It's not about quantity. You can upload every day, but if your videos are terrible, YouTube is not going to send people your way. It will take a peek and say, yep, same junk they released yesterday. Nope, not sending anybody this way. So, what other factors influence how people see my videos? It's like a trio of tidal waves. So you got topic interest, you got competition, and then you got seasonality. So topic interest, this refers to how many people worldwide are into the same things you are. Competition, well, that's self-explanatory. Who else is making videos on the same topic you are? And then seasonality is how your viewership fluctuates during different times of the year. Like how your local gym gets very crowded in January, and then in February, you don't have a problem finding a parking spot at the gym. Just saying. So, same happens with YouTube videos. How important are tags? I get asked this a lot. They're not very at all. Tags, they're like parsley on your dish. They add a little flavor, but they don't make or break the meal. Instead, focus on what your audience, your community likes. So tags don't mean anything anymore. Does monetization status impact my video discovery? I would have thought maybe, but it turns out no. YouTube algorithm does not know which videos are monetized. I mean, they do, but they don't use that as a factor for whether people watch your videos or not. But if your video is full of content that makes advertisers squirm, then they might not be recommended to as many viewers. So, for example, there for a bit, YouTube said if you cuss in the first 8 seconds of your video, you're not going to be monetized. And then they backed away from that. But, at the same time, yeah, I mean, if you're shouting out profanities, you're going to run some of your audience off, and you may run advertisers off, and that will hurt you. You can have a topic that advertisers will not support, and you cannot monetize your channel. So you'll get your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours, and you'll apply to the partner program, and they will say, wrong answer, thank you for playing. So, no, you ain't getting it. It ain't happening for you. It's going to be a sad day. Sad day. Sad day. All right. Let's check and see how everybody else is doing out there. Heard some more blips. Let's see. Let's see. Tallboy says, so what is your audience average age which watches YouTube? In my case, it is all over the place, which is partially why I think I have not niched down enough. So let's go hit the magic. And I hate when things try to help me. Stop helping me. Okay. YouTube. So here in a sec, I will begin of the sharing so you can see what I see. All right. Ta-da. So here we go. And let's see, analytics and audience. So if I go look at my overall channel, notice right here, I don't get a lot of 13 to 17-year-olds. Not real surprised at that. I am surprised by how many 18 to 24-year-olds I get. I get 30%. 25 to 34, 38.3. 35 to 44, 17.4. 45 to 54. I even have some 65-year-olds watching. So to me, that's pretty good. I'm pretty excited about that. And the breakout, the ratio, it says 7.1% female and 92.9% male watch my channel. So that is my channel. Your channel may vary. And this is just in the last 28 days. So if I go back to 90 days, let's see what it looks like. Back to views 10.1, watch time 9.5. So here's the interesting thing. The guys stick around and watch my videos longer than the women do, than the ladies do. So for some reason, obviously, I don't appeal to 6.6% of the female audience that comes to visit my channel. Doesn't stick around. But here's my age breakouts. So pretty neat stuff. I don't know why I hit so far. I'm happy about that to a point, but at the same time, potentially that means that I am not niching down to the level that I should. So going back to, I hate when buttons don't work. There we go. All right, let's see. Yeah, struggling to stay until the end. Oh, thank you, Anna. Thank you. Yeah, I want to have like everybody, watching. It's 3:11 a.m. in Barcelona. Yes, it is early in the morning. So, by the way, I will be guest hosting Tallboy's show on the Lab Tech Show. You got to come see the Lab Tech Show tomorrow night. It is at 8 p.m. Eastern. Come see it. I'm going to do my humble best to try to fill in. I know I won't do as well as Tallboy, but I will be there, and I'd love for you to drop by. So, go find the Lab Tech Show. Comment. This is interesting that YouTube looks at the video and lists the creator of the channel. This was not always the case. I started to give everybody a history lesson, but then I decided that was not time well spent because we don't care about what YouTube used to do. We care about what YouTube is doing now. But in the past, it cared very much about the viewer and the channel, and it tried to send people based off of that information. And then people started doing clickbait, and it ruined it for everybody. And so YouTube then went out and said, well, we're going to fix that problem. So, yep. Wow, Corey. You need to sleep, but thanks for joining us here. So many myths busted today about how we should look at our video uploads. Absolutely. BG says, Tallboy, that would be different for different creators. Mine is males over 40. Now, that's absolutely true. It depends on what your topic is because there's not a lot of women that have beards. So I don't imagine that are coming out. Now, granted, if ladies want to see men with beards, then or they want to go see Dagan's channel, they go see Dagan and find out what they need to do to teach their husband or their boyfriend, significant other, how to take care of his beard, because they probably say, man, you got to take care of that. Mine's real coarse. I got to put something on it. It's not good. Got to learn this algorithm. Beyonce can wait. No, you don't keep Miss B waiting. You do not. You do not. Sorry, I'm just saying. Hey, you missed my question. I came back to it. I did good. Produce quality videos and nobody watches. Is it better to upload content over lives? Depends on the channel. In my particular case, it's true. My recorded videos do much better than my live videos do. But the live videos are the most fun. I enjoy interacting with you guys because you guys are amazing. I love when you guys show up and we have conversations here. Let's see. How often do you check your analytics? So I used to check them a lot because I'm a data junkie. But it will make you insane. And so therefore, I only look when I absolutely have to. I will look at the last video that I did, and for about 48 hours, I'll just kind of see what it's doing and if I need to make a change. So if the video is not getting a lot of views, but I thought that was a really good video, I really need to do something, I will go out and change the title or the description or the thumbnail. Well, thumbnail first, then the title. I don't usually make many tweaks to the description. I use TubeBuddy. I also have access to the lowest tier of vidIQ, and I will look and see what they suggest for a title description. I don't always use theirs, but I'll go look after the fact and see. So, because I really want to make sure I get to the point where I can do well coming up with titles and with thumbnails, and so very important to me that I get good at that. Yeah. So that's it. You addressed it. I digress. Let me enjoy this knowledge. Okay. Yeah, my recordeds do way better than my lives, but my lives bring me the most joy. So that's where I'm at on that. All right. Let's go and share some more. Present. All right. Yeah, this is one that shocked me. I would have thought the algorithm cared about monetization, but it does not as far as what content recommends. But again, the advertisers have the last say so. So if you make offensive content, your advertising revenue may be less. Now the bonus round. Are you ready for some stuff to tell you what to do to help you get more views? Well, the first one, here are ways to increase your views. Make the best thumbnails. I know you're going to say, I've heard this before. I know it's true. It is. People judge a book by its cover. They absolutely do. They judge a book by its cover. So thumbnails are the book. The next thing, and I forgot to put a slide for it here, besides make the best titles. And the other part is for that thumbnail, don't put the same words in your title that you have in your thumbnail. Why? It's just a waste of time. You're just repeating it. Take advantage of the title being different so that you can. So first, the thumbnails to build the interest, and then the thumbnails to build the interest, and then the title is to give more context, and then the description gives more about what's going to happen. And so very important that you take advantage of those things. Those are an opportunity to enhance your video and improve it. So definitely make sure your title uses different words than your thumbnail. And again, my rule, and based on I've taken some classes, 4 words or less in your thumbnail. Really, 4 words or less. And you can actually, your best thumbnails probably have no words at all. If you can display in the thumbnail what's going on, what the video is about without any words, strangely, it does even better. However, faces, people love faces in thumbnails. So I always try to put faces in my thumbnails for that reason. Because people like faces and I like crazy expressions, and I'm really good at crazy expressions. I don't do like a Mr. Beast type, but that's just, yeah. So, all right. Make the best titles. If you have TubeBuddy or vidIQ, they do have some AI tools that do a decent job of making some suggestions on titles. I don't know that their titles make or break videos. ChatGPT, or if you had Google Bard, they also can make title recommendations. I still do not have enough scientific evidence to show me that they make that big of a difference. So time will tell. I'm playing around. Sometimes I use AI, sometimes I don't, but it's still a work in progress. Make the best description. So the first 2 sentences of your description, need to be the hook. Why should I watch this video? In this video, I'm going to tell you about Splat, whatever it may be. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the YouTube algorithm and how it doesn't hate you. It's the elevator pitch, those first 2 sentences. Why? Because on your mobile device, you're going to get 2 sentences and then a more. So you could put down the important stuff later in the paragraph, and that doesn't make any sense because 70%, 80%, depending on the channel, are viewed by a mobile device. And so you want to make sure that little snippet of description they can see, so that helps reinforce what the video is about and why they need to watch it. So be aware of that. Next, promote your video on social media. Promote your video on social media. I know this. I went on Instagram. I did a live there. I did a quick reel there. I posted on my YouTube page. I posted in a couple of groups. Some of you guys are in the same groups I'm in, so I posted there. I posted on Twitter. I posted a bunch of places and then I put it in my community page. I put information about it on my community page, just to make sure, hey, if you're interested, here it is. Come watch. So, and then collaborate with other creators. So if you guys have similar niches, then it's amazing to work together and you go show up on their show and they go show up on your show and people find out, oh, well, like Lala does these kind of videos. I didn't know about that until I saw her on Roy's show, and then I'm on Lala's show and Lala's, people find out, oh, well, Roy, these kind of videos, and I want to go see that kind of stuff. So these are other ways to bring views to your channel, is by collaborating. Not only that, but collaborating makes better content. Last week's show, I had 3 guests. They were so amazing. I've had so many people comment on how incredible that show was. Last week was one of my best creator meetups. I'm just excited about the one I'm going to have this month. In July, it's going to be an international edition of the creator meetup. So I've already lined up 2 guests already, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's going to be amazing. And so it's going to be 4 guests from different parts of the world. It's a really diverse group. So you guys definitely going to want to see that in July. But the one this month is going to be amazing as well. Also, I'm working on lining up a really amazing YouTube, a thumbnail creator who is used by some people you probably heard of. And I'll just keep it at that. So I'm excited about that because I want somebody to come in and give us the basics and talk about thumbnails. So, and then create end cards and info cards. Why? Well, that keeps people on your channel. If people watch to the very end and then they see, hey, there's going to be a video right here. I'm sorry, I did it the wrong way. Yeah. There's going to be a video right here that YouTube says you need to watch next on my channel. Remember, YouTube's goal is to keep people on YouTube, and your goal is to keep people watching your videos. And so, what can you give them that will encourage them to stick around on your channel? Playlists also are amazing. I didn't list that out, but that's another thing you do. Playlists are great if you can get somebody that loves your content enough to go click on one of your playlists and just keep watching. I always joke, hey, you want to do me a favor? Right before you go to bed tonight, go click on one of my playlists and just let it play because I need the watch time. So everybody, if you get bored tonight, go hit that play button on one of my playlists and just let it play and let it play all night, and hopefully I'm getting watch time from that. So I don't know if that actually works, but hey, if you want to try it for me, hey, that's cool. I do that for some of you guys. You may not know it, but I do. I figure my browser's up all night anyway, on my computer's awake all night. Might as well let it do something for somebody. That's why another thing I'm excited about is when I do finally hit the goals. I plan to do live redirects to somebody else's channel after every episode of my show because I want to help other people out. And so I want to spread the love and that type of thing. So that's just my thought process. And then, yeah. So that's all the presentation stuff. I will stop boring you on that. Anyway, that's the whole point here. Let's get my yogurt scene. There we go. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. What thumbnails, what do you recommend on pictures? As far as putting pictures on your thumbnail, I guess I'm trying to make sure I understand the question, tall boy. For example, I do most of my thumbnails in Canva. A long time ago in a galaxy far away, I did use Adobe Photoshop, but when it went to a subscription, I said, heck with that. I'm not doing it anymore. I do have GIMP. I do have another tool that I use, but Canva is just so easy, so I use it. And I will use a fair amount of their clip art, but then I will take pictures as well to use. So like today I went and cranked up Photo Booth and took a bunch of pictures myself in order to have pictures for my thumbnails. So I like to have a lot of diversity in different expressions on my face because I never know what the video is going to be. For example, I'm going to be a guest on somebody's show later in the month, and they wanted one image. I'm like, I don't know what your thumbnail is going to be at the end. So if I give you just one image, that may limit you on what you can do. So I like to have a bunch of images and say, here's like 4 images. Pick the one that makes the most sense. You got an assistant to do all this. Where's the time? If you don't sleep, you have more time. There you are. You're awake at 3:30 in the morning in Barcelona, and yeah, you're awake. You might as well do something, right? So, all right. That, unless you guys have questions, that is my show tonight. Oh, so I missed how you said to recommend other creators channel. I missed how you said to recommend other creators channel. Well, there's multiple ways to do that. I'm trying to make sure I understand the context in which you mean it. But when multiple people, when you collaborate with other creators and they post your social links, if somebody likes what they see and they want to watch you, so I guested on somebody's channel, Claire Sarah, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I got some subscribers from that, so that was really cool. And at the same time, she got some subscribers from me, and I think that's really cool because everybody likes different things, and her show's amazing, and so I definitely recommend it. Tanya Smith, definitely, she got some subscribers when she was on my show last week, and I know that I got some subscribers that from people that I've met on her channel and stuff. So it's very cool. It's a collaborative thing. That's one way to do it. The other part, I do recommend putting their social links in your description when they're on your show. I recommend also in the community tab, I like to send links to their channel. Also in the info cards. So if you go look at the streams I've done where I had guests, I will often put an info card up at the time they show up the first time up in the corner that points to their channel or to one of their videos so that people can say, oh, hey, I like Tanya Smith, and they can click on that info card and it will take them to her channel, and then that's a way for them to see what she's all about. And so that's one way to true that. But my goal is we got to support each other. We're all on the same path and journey here. So when we test our thumbnails, does it need to be very similar to each other? Just differences in font and color? So my graphic design people would say yes. I go through a bunch of different thumbnail styles. You should see the thumbnail I had before I picked the one I finally ended up with today. I didn't even share that one out because I was playing around in Canva trying to find what I thought would be a better thumbnail. So let me go and let's go home. All right. So my Canva is littered with the it's littered with the thumbnails of 1,000 Dreams. Well, that was cool. Thanks for doing that for me. I didn't want you to do that, but okay, fine. Let me lock that puppy. Stop. All right. So go look here. And so like my original thumbnail today was going to be this one. This is what my original thumbnail was. My thought was, the AI, YouTube, watch my videos, and then I came up with the idea, does YouTube hate me? Because, I know that's a thought people go through their heads. They ask, why doesn't the algorithm like me? YouTube wants people to watch your videos. And so, literally, I go through this process. I will make so many different thumbnails. Let's see. Here's all the thumbnails I made this morning with different facial expressions. So, maybe YouTube hates me. I decided I didn't like that font. I changed it to this one. I decided that was my favorite thumbnail. I had this one I could have went with. I had this one I could have went with. So I was just changing out different things to see what would work and what felt like it clicked for me. And so that's my process there that I go through to try to find that. Now, if you have TubeBuddy, so you can go to a video, and I have TubeBuddy, and it will let me do A/B testing of thumbnails. And so let me go find it. Here we go, A/B test. So with TubeBuddy, and there's others. TubeBuddy's not the only way. Oop. All right, this wasn't supposed to be shared. We'll see. We're sharing all the goodness here. All right. So first thing I'll have to blur out. Wow, it's taking forever. There we go. Finally, happens you share. All right. So I've done A/B tests with thumbnails, and I'll go and it'll come back and tell me which one it thought was better. So like this one, it said, hey, the variation click-through rate was 2.5% better with the second thumbnail. So I changed it to this one because it thought that was a better thumbnail. And so this is using TubeBuddy's A/B testing, but you've got to wait till the video publishes before you can even set that up. So you set that up, and then it'll start it, and it will do A/B tests, and it'll present each one, different ones. And so that's one way to do things. So let's see. Somebody else had a question. I'm still what you do for other creators. Yeah, again, I just want everybody to be successful. Roy, may I invite everyone tomorrow for an interview with Dr. Elo? Absolutely, yeah. Lala's going to have Dr. Elo on her show. If you want to drop a link into the chat, I will show it on the screen for everybody. Photo Booth, what is that? So on the Mac, there's an application called Photo Booth. It's supposed to be like the old photo booths, and you get in there and it takes pictures, and I'll show you real quick. But there's something similar for Windows. I just can't remember the name of it. So this isn't one of those Mac against Windows things. It's just happens to be. So ta-da. Any second. Anyway, oh, that's right. I've got it set to only show. Let's go change it. Show primary display. All right, so this is Photo Booth right here. Actually, let me change it and just show Photo Booth. Photo Booth. All right, there we go. So anyway, with Photo Booth, I can get in front of my camera and click it. So I can click on it, and then after 3 seconds, it'll take a picture. Anyway, and then I take those pictures and edit them, use them, or put them in Canva so that I can use them in different things. So yeah, that's what Photo Booth is. There's other programs that do the exact same thing on Windows. So just can't remember any off the top of my head right now. Back to playing. There we go. All right, next question. Ooh, I like that. At what level of YouTube, buddy? So right now they had a deal, and I fell for it, and I'm at Legend. But probably I'm gonna switch up and go vidIQ next time there's a deal, and just keep going back and forth until I keep getting the deals, because it's too expensive to do by itself. I have not gotten enough value for full price, so I do recommend trying to find a deal that they have and go with that. So, yep. All right, what else we got? That's it. Instead of a phone, I can use. Oh yes, instead of a phone, I can use Photo Booth. It's true. Here's the catch that I have with Photo Booth on a Mac. The Mac wants to automatically put all the photos in Apple's Photos, and I don't use Apple Photos because I'm a Google Photos person, and so yeah. James, the problem there is that we got to have a channel as big as yours, man. vidIQ for a small creator, the cost-benefit analysis just isn't there. They don't give you enough value for the price tier that they have. If they would lower the price just a little bit on vidIQ, then I think it makes sense for small creators like me. But for you got to have 1,000. You need to be monetized to really make vidIQ worth the investment, really. I think. I use the free version of vidIQ, and I get some value out of that. I have gotten zero value. When I did have last year, I did have the pro version of vidIQ, and I got way more out of TubeBuddy as a small channel. But when you go look at the stuff that they have locked behind the much higher tiers, those things are well worth the money when you get a channel that's got enough analytics that you need help with it. So I agree to disagree with you, Mr. Hicks on that particular thing. Yes, and that is my favorite feature of TubeBuddy is the chapter creation. It makes it so much easier. Tomorrow when I go through and make the chapters for this video, I will use that tool, and it is incredible. I do love it. I don't know if that's available in the free tier. If it is, I would install a TubeBuddy plugin just for the chapters feature if it was available free. I don't know if it is. It came along after I bought it. So, hey David, how you doing tonight? And Miami guy saying hey to James and David. Yeah, I do like vidIQ to a point, but man, it's just too expensive to get the stuff out of it that I want. So that makes me sad. I have to have whatever their flavor of legend is, and it's more than TubeBuddies, so that makes me sad. Okay, and everybody's saying hi, Lala. All right, that's it. Hopefully you got value out of this. If not, go rewind, go watch it again. Please hit that like button. I do appreciate everybody that came by tonight. Lala, if you send me that link, I will mention that link for your video tomorrow, Lala, because definitely would like everybody to come see Dr. Elo. Dr. Elo is amazing. I'm going to be guesting on a show with him in the near future. Thanks for the inputs on vidIQ. That is just my personal opinion. As big as James's channel is, vidIQ is the right choice. Literally, once you pass those big thresholds and get monetized, I don't think TubeBuddy does as well, except for the chapters feature, which just makes my life so much easier. I absolutely do love their chapters feature, but I was doing chapters manually before that. So, thanks, Dagan. Thanks, everybody. We'll watch on replay. Yes, sir. Please watch on replay because we talk about the YouTube algorithm. That's it. Please hit me up with if you are watching on Team Replay, hashtag Team Replay. Please drop me a line. Let me know you watched and tell me if there's something that you want more information about or that you would love to see a video about. I've gotten requests. So my next recorded video is going to be a studio tour finally. I've been putting it off for so long. I will finally do the studio tour and kind of go through a breakout of what I do with each piece of equipment I have here. Yeah, I'm going to you're going to make me convert to iOS? J6 is waiting for me to make the switch. Now you just got to go buy the new VR headset from Apple. I need somebody that's crazy enough to buy one of those so I can go talk to them. It looks amazing. and so far, some of the words is that you can't handle it for more than 2 hours. So that made me sad because I was like, it would be like having a high quality monitor right there in front of your face in 4K. That would be cool. So, all right. I'm waiting on Lala to send me the link. Anyway, that's it, guys. I will put the link in the description if she doesn't make it here in time. So definitely go watch that. Lala, Dr. Elo is amazing. And so that's it. That's my show tonight. I'm supposed to hit a button here. First of all, I'm supposed to hit this button here that says subscribe. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that like button. Share my videos. It turns out sharing means caring. So definitely go and share out there. Lala says, thank you so much, Roy, and everyone in the chat. Yeah. All right. So definitely tomorrow night, come see me over on the Lab Tech Show. I will be hosting on behalf of Tallboy, who is hanging out in Spain. And we can just all be jealous of his travel adventures. And that's it. See you guys later. All right, now that's when I'm supposed to point the right way. Okay, here we go. Yep, there's going to be a video over there that says, there's a video right there that YouTube says you need to watch next. So go watch that next. We'll get that link out there. Night. Thanks for watching.